Now, good morning, children. We move on to the next type of information transfer, that is the tree diagram. Now, you know a tree, it has a trunk. Yes, it starts with one fat trunk and then it goes ahead and branches out into several parts. Each branch will have its own branch. That's the form of a tree, and that's the form of a diagram which we will be learning now. Now, observe the map. Sorry, observe the tree diagram and write the information in it in the form of a pattern. So if you see, you have the first uh, diagram where they tell you the main heading is of animals. So that means that this diagram is on the types of animals, or the way we divide animals into different categories. Now what are the categories we are dividing into? Pet animals and wild animals. So you see, this is the main trunk of the tree. This is now divided into two parts. Now these parts are further divided. So wild animals is divided into a lion, an elephant, and a snake. Clear? If you want, you can even divide it further. Like if you can say snake can be poisonous and non-poisonous. Clear? Like each of these branches. Now this is a branch. This is a branch over here. Now each of this branch also could have branches of their own. Clear? So that's like a tree. A branch has many tiny branches. Now if you go now the pet, you have the names of the animals, that are dog, you have cats, you have hamsters. There could be more, right? Now they've divided here dogs further into more branches. So they just named the three different breeds of dogs. Clear? Okay. Now points to remember here, as I said, the same thing is you should have a title. This word itself, this title itself gives you marks. Clear? Second thing is, suppose even if your whole diagram is wrong and your title is correct, at least you will get marks for your title. Clear? Remember to branch out properly. Yes, your arrows or your branches should be being specific which word it is pointing out to. Yes? And from one branch, you will go down the next branch, divided it properly. And when you're doing a tree diagram, very important is seeing the image in your mind and spacing it accordingly in your page. So you don't have unlimited paper. You have a particular page and your whole diagram has to fit into that page. So how you're going to do? Now, here for example, supposing this had more branches, like cat, there was more branches. So you could make the arrow here and come here and then go down. You could even go from here, you could go down here and make your branches for the cat down here. Clear? Not necessarily everything has to come in one line over here. Not necessarily everything has to come here. You can make one line longer, one line shorter. So the next one maybe you could do here like this, going further down like this. And then your lion, elephant, all that going further down. Clear? So each branch or this dog also, if there is space, this part you could have moved it a little more this side. So then your cat would come here. The details of hamsters would come here. Then the lion would come here. Elephant would come here. Snake, there is no place. So you would go right down and make your branches down. Clear? Because that's the way you have to learn to adjust your the space given to you, that is your page, and include all your information, and it should also look neat, not like a hodgepodge. Clear? So let's read how this information non-verbal is transferred into verbal. Answer: we are well aware that most of the animals in the animal kingdom can be divided into two categories: pet animals and domestic animals. The king of the jungle, the lion, the huge elephant, and the slithering snake all fall under the category of wild animals. So I just gave little about the lion, the king of the jungle. Here, if I wanted, I could say, I just said huge. I could also say the gentle giant elephant. Okay, elephant also called the gentle giant or something like that. The pets include man's best friend, the dog, the soft and curly cat, and the very cute hamster. So I just added some adjectives to it. Yes, not just written the word the dog, the cat, and hamster. Dogs are the most common of pets. You can find them in different breeds like the Husky, the Schnauzer, the very tiny Chihuahua, etc. Okay, so you see how I added some adjectives to make my paragraph a little bit longer. Now we go to the next one, that is read the following paragraph, that is verbal into non-verbal, and transfer the information in the form of a tree diagram. We all read for a variety of reasons. A basic reason for reading is probably pleasure. We read literature mostly because we enjoy it. Reading for pleasure may take various forms. We may read just to pass the time. We often read for information and knowledge. We find pleasure in learning that about life in the Swiss Alps or the Mississippi River. We, we also simply read for enjoyment. We get pleasure from the arrangement of words. We can find pleasure even in syllabus, just as children like the school, like the sound ring around the rosary, although they may not know what the words mean. So you may like it just because you like the words, not the meaning of the words. Okay. Now here, reasons for reading. Don't forget your heading. So first one, you read for pleasure. Now here they're telling you different other things. The main thing is you read for pleasure. What else you read for? You read for time pass. You read for information and knowledge, and then you read for learning, and last you read for enjoyment. Yeah. So now this could also be asked you in the form of a web diagram. It would be the same. This will be in the center and this all will be around. Reasons for reading will be all and this will be all around. Clear? Okay. Now you go to your homework. Exercise homework. Transform the information from the paragraph into a tree diagram. Two common types of oils are animal oil and vegetable oil. Some of the commonest sources of animal oil are from the livers of the cod and the halibut, two kinds of fish. These oils are very nourishing. They are a great source of vitamins and are therefore recommended for undernourished children. We get oil from other sources as well, but it is the whale that yields the most. The whale has a thick coat of fat called blubber, which protects it from the extreme cold of the Arctic seas. Whales are often hunted for this oil. To make this oil fit for human consumption, blubber is stripped off from a dead whale and boiled, most often on board the ship. So, this is what used to happen in olden days. Okay, vegetable oils are extracted from different plant parts, such as seeds, nuts, and the flesh of fruits. They are widely used in cooking. From very ancient times, they have been used in households for various reasons. The oils of certain flowers are extracted to make perfumes. Vegetable oils, such as castor oils, are used as medicines and as lubricants. In recent times, there have been debates on using vegetable oils as fuel. Next one. Transfer the information from the tree diagram into a paragraph. So you'll write a paragraph about this. Should be very easy for you since you're already learning computers. The title will be a computer system. Now what is a computer system? Divided into hardware, software, liveware. The arrow from hardware goes down to input, output, CPU. From input, you have two information. The input includes keyboard and mouse. Output includes monitor and printer. And CPU includes the ALU, CU, and memory. Now, memory is further divided into main memory and secondary memory. Now, the main memory is further divided into RAM, ROM, and the secondary memory to hard disk and floppy disk. So, this is exactly what I was telling you, how you can go down. See, this information from here going lower and lower and lower, but the arrow should be specific from which one word to another Clear? Okay. I'll show this to you for a little while. Hope you are able to do your homework and do it well and correctly. So, have a good day.